Hey there, you guys. I hope you're all doing well, and shoutouts to everyone. No specific names. That got me in trouble. And even though I love to be in trouble, it's kinda annoying sometimes. So yeah. The point of this video blog is to read to you some things that I've written. One day I was thinking about it, and it seemed fun to listen to myself reading what I write. I usually don't reread what I write, so could be a good chance. This one is actually something that I wrote. It's a poem in Spanish that I wrote in 2 parts. It should be 3 parts, but I haven't written the 3rd part, so I'll only read the first 2 parts. And it has like the first part I wrote it like a year ago, and then this part I wrote like a few weeks ago. So yeah. Why in Spanish? Because it's my native language, and if you don't understand it, that's great, because many poems are not meant to be understood, and why understand a poem from the beginning? If you need a translation, ask Sarah for it, because I'm not really doing translations right now. I'm too lazy for it. So yeah. Unless Victoria asks me for it, I'll do a translation. Anyway, it goes like this. En el afán de organizar todo lo que debo pensar, aquello y ello lo cual ha de pasar, los 1001 chances del azar, caminos largos por andar, días en horas para asimilar. Cuánto no quisiera decir, 1001 detalles de tu porvenir, todo aquello que no debo sentir, los deseos prisioneros del fingir, indicios letales del vivir, verdades que inundan mi sentir. It basically talks about feelings and things. So go figure. So yeah. Tell Victoria to ask me for a translation. She's the only one who can make me translate stuff. But actually, in that page there is another thing that I wrote, and it's quite interesting, because it's like the way I tackle thoughts when they're too complicated or when I'm too upset and I don't want to, go into violent outbursts, because in reality I don't like, like screaming at people or anything like that. It's kind of, I don't know, primal and, vague and stupid. So here's what I was writing one day, not too long ago, like 3 months ago. It's actually in the same paper that I wrote the first part of the poem a year ago, so you can see how messy I am with my papers. So anyway, it goes like this. In dangling nature, I find the affairs of our nurture, rather without culture, no explicable understatement that could help underline the thesis of our main statement, an installment of thought made for the mute and blindfolded, pieces of our human culture, derived crudely from our animalistic nature, thoughts in the flying hours of our vague understanding, poorly balanced towards the fatality we now call justice. For all we know, bases itself on the fine line of our social crisis. Powerful and powerless, we encounter bumps with kings, bloodlines underlining the train wreck of our thoughts, creating a false statehood of clarity and fairness. So basically what I'm saying there is that I was pissed off about something. What was I pissed off about? I work for a English company, a British company. British, it's actually like let's say the high class, very expensive McDonald's of London that came to New York. And they have a very special way of treating people, especially us, because we're not white British people. And I find that very stupid and like illogical. So they just think that because we are brown, black, yellow, or any other color that may be different from theirs, or because we come from a very different social and cultural background, they could either toss us around or play with us and, you know, just scream at us whenever they want to. So they always find trouble when they try to do that with me, because I'm not having it. And neither is my manager, who is Brazilian. She's really awesome. I love her. And so yeah, that basically says that you know, it's very sad when we find people in power that have such a low understanding of how humanity should be handled. You know, the line that says, "Powerful and powerless, we encounter bonds with kings," basically tackles the main statement of it. That it's so sad and even depressing to see so many leaders, so many people that we have in power right now that shouldn't be there. And it would be better sometimes to have bums as our kings, to be honest, because I've seen bums that think better than W. Bush. And you know, it's very sad, and it's so because of the money, it's so because of power, and who was born in a golden crib. So yeah, very sad. And it's even sadder that we as how should I say it, that we as a culture, that we as a social environment and a group of people cannot actually do anything with it, because maybe some of us are not happy with the way things are being handled and done, but it's not all of us. Some people don't even care about it, and it's just the way humanity has handled itself along the way throughout the years. And you know, if everyone doesn't want to make a change. Look, I even have typos when I speak. If we don't do this as a team, as a huge ass team, then nothing will ever happen. There will always be complaints and people making protests and boycotting stuff, but nothing really ever changes, you know, totally. You know, we make small big steps, and you know, many things have changed along the way in history, but even though we've changed laws and we've made laws to try to fix stuff, we still don't realize that our wrongdoings and our mistakes are within our blood, and that's what doesn't allow us to be bigger than we are. So yeah, that's the way I see it. You know, to still have people that are racist and discriminative, and this point in time is very it's very bad. It's like, who would think, but it still happens, you know. And well, I was just trying to do that with that little poem or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so that's basically what I've written, and I have so many other stuff that I've written, but it's like so dark and stuff that, you know, this one is kind of good and very bold. So let me see what it says. It says, "Walk on the edge of my heart, surround my sorrow, laugh at my tragedy, just to make a start, and I'll make you cry. Acid into tears will consume my art. Never too good, but too kind, just a devil in demise. There's nothing I can do, you are guilty too. Waste your time, yes please. I don't answer to prerogatives. Change my animosity. by changing your stupidity. This one comes from work too. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, listening to me while I read my own writing. And yeah, bye. Take care of you all. Shout outs to everyone. Not saying names again. Bye.